Death must be so beautiful. To lie in the soft brown earth with the grasses waving above one's head and listen to silence. To have no yesterday and no tomorrow. To forget time, to forgive life, to be at peace.
I think we're always born of a slight fear of death and there's certainly a slight distaste or dislike for cemeteries. But coming here actually opened my eyes to the fascination of a cemetery. The stories here, bringing these people, who are dead of course, back to life again, to all of the visitors coming here. And it's exciting actually because by talking about these people, you do bring them to life. I think also people don't realise that these monuments are wonderful pieces of architecture also. So by having this person buried here, you're also creating opportunities for artists to get down and do their work and create something beautiful out of stone.
Stone carver, sculptor. I do sort of monuments, memorials all over the country.
I'm a garden designer. I've worked in horticulture for nearly 30 years. It was an amazing opportunity to come and design the memorial garden here alongside Chooser's work.
What's my favourite thing about Highgate Cemetery? Probably the kind of mix of work here. You know, as a stone carver, that's what I'm looking at. And that, as a designer, kind of frees you up to be quite experimental, I think. So that's part of the excitement of working here.
I think what I love about Highgate, and cemeteries in general, they're one of the few places that trees are allowed to really grow, have their space. There's something really special about the way plants take over spaces, and combined with the sort of carving and the stone, it's really quite a special place.
There are an awful lot of inscriptions on monuments which will also relate to how that person would like to be remembered. People put some jokes on the monument sometimes, yes, or their professions, pianists, a piano representing their profession and so on, yes. So I think it can do quite a lot in that particular respect, and if one takes the time and trouble to look at these things, you will learn a little bit more about how that person lived, and that's how they want to be remembered.
I think people can definitely conjure memories from certain smells. You know, that's often why people plant particular plants on graves, because it might be a rose that their mother loved or something that you find reminiscent of the person that you're missing. So I think, fragrance particularly can definitely help you remember and conjure happy memories, I think. I feel quite comforted here when I see the trees that have overtaken the graves and the roots are over the top and the ivy's going really crazy, and that sort of sense of gentle neglect, because it makes me feel like there's hope in the natural world, that plants will triumph over your built environment, that actually they're quietly and slowly stronger than anything that we can produce. So I find it quite comforting to see how some of the graves get broken up by the roots of the trees and nature takes over. That makes me feel hopeful for the survival of the earth, I think. As one gets older, it's more present in your life because you may have experienced people that you know and love passing away. So I think working in a cemetery is soothing in the sense that you're aware it's coming, but that people that care about you and love you want to remember you.
I think people are also scared of what's going to happen in the afterlife. We don't know, of course, but that doesn't worry me in the slightest. I think death brings a particular rest point in someone's life, yes, and many people describe it as going to sleep, yes. Other people may be very, very scared that it's going to happen too soon to them, yes, or that something horrible might happen to them after they die, but we'll just never know.
We don't see death very much in our society, and so we don't get the opportunities to talk about it very much. So when it does happen, it often comes as a great shock, and that's what makes it frightening for people, is because it's not something that they're very comfortable with. I feel that death will come when it comes, and I'm comfortable with that.